Yeah, so the Work Opportunity Tax Credit, it's basically a program that was created by the government, by the Small Business Protection Act. And basically, what it is when you hire a certain type of employee, your business could potentially get some kind of tax credit. So it's all the way up to like $9,600 in there. So it's maybe you've hired, a veteran, somebody that's been out of the workforce for a little bit. Maybe they've got SNAP benefits, all kinds of things like that that you hire could potentially lead to you getting a credit. A lot of the businesses that we see get these tax credits, we see it a lot in construction, manual labor. We see it in restaurants. And then we also see it a lot in like the home healthcare industry. So these could be groups that include, like I said, somebody that is receiving like a SNAP benefit, maybe that's an ex-con, somebody that's a designated community member, resident that qualifies for other tax credits. Yes, what we do is when you onboard a new employee, there's certain questions and certain forms like the 8850 that need to be filled out by both the employee and the employer. And what we do is we'll ask the questions in the onboarding process to the employee if they're receiving any kind of these benefits, and they'll know the answers to them. And then basically what we do is we turn around and submit those to the government, go out there and see if you get a credit. So, not everybody gets one, but it's worth taking a look if you're hiring a bunch of people. You may hire 10 of them and, four of them might be eligible for this credit. So it's good, just a good practice to basically anybody you hire to put through this process. The way we do it through I basically educate people when they're going to sign up for it and tell them about it and see if they're interested in doing it. And then once if they say, yeah, I'm interested in doing it, we set up the onboarding process and basically the employees just go through it and then we submit it to the government. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're located in Indiana where I'm at or if you're located in California. So it's a federal tax credit, so it's available in all 50 states to all employers, and it's just a good idea to put it through. Big a lot of mom and pop places don't realize it, but that this is available. But the big chains out there that are corporations, they're getting these tax credits all the time, and we're just trying to educate the smaller businesses about it. We do expect to see it stay long term. It's really right now, it's really on a like a year to year basis, but every administration has kept it going, so we expect to see it going for the long term every year because it just makes sense for employers and incentivizes people to hire people. We do have a lot of information. We created a guide on our website. So if you go to asappayroll.com, you can check out our guide there. But you can also call and speak to me. You can call and speak to one of the members of my team, and we can talk to you about it. One thing is you can't go back and get it for employees you've already had. So there is a 28-day time limit where you need to have this done from when they're hired. So part-time employees can be eligible. It's You can start claiming these credits after they've worked at least 120 hours. So if they've worked, over the 120 hours for you, those people are eligible. I just think it's just a great program for employees, for employers, especially small companies. If you can get, $9,600 back on your tax return, per employee, that's a big deal. I've heard of people getting 35, $40,000 back, and that's a big deal. I mean, think about what you could take that and invest that in the next car for your fleet or the next machine or a website upgrade or, a new building or anything like that, or even another employee, quite frankly.